Hello, my beautiful Facebook friends. It's Lisa Turner here from Psycademy. And if you are registered for our spiritual business breakthrough session, which is happening on Wednesday at 2 o'clock, this message is for you. And if you haven't yet registered, then I'm going to pop a link in the comment section so then you can join us. So this is also for you. So what I wanted to do was I want to tell you a little bit about what's going to happen on our breakthrough session webinar call. I don't know. So it's going to be on Zoom, so we'll be on video. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what's going to happen on that and how you can best prepare and what you can do to help me deliver the absolute most value to you. So the first thing, if you're not yet registered, then the thing to do is to scroll down to the link, which won't be there at this particular moment if you're watching it live, but it will be there very, very soon. So scroll down and have a link, look at the link, click on the link and go and register for the session. So what's going to happen on this session? So what we're going to be doing is, this is for you if you are a spiritual practitioner or holistic practitioner, and it's there's really two aspects of being a great spiritual practitioner. There's you, actually maybe there's more than two. So there's you, who you are, how you're showing up, the skills you have when working with clients, and then there's how you market yourself and get the message out. So we're going to be working on any of those three areas. So it might be some personal stuff that you know is impacting your ability to serve clients. It might be some marketing stuff, and it might be you just, you want some tips on some better skills and how you can apply the skills you've got better and work with clients in an even deeper way. So the kinds of things we're going to be looking at are how we can create an absolute crystal clear vision. So this is really you getting clear about your outcomes. So we're going to work together with you on the open, not to call it the open coaching call, because that's what I've been calling it. It's the spiritual business breakthrough session. So how you get the, what your idea of ultimate spiritual business success is, and how that creates the perfect lifestyle for you, and how that fits in, how your business supports your life and your life supports your business. We're going to be looking at, we're going to be doing some digging down and finding what are the challenges, what's holding you back. And the idea is that, we're also going to be working on looking at your connection to spirit, where it might be blocked, and how you can reconnect deeply, meaningfully, and easily. Now, one of my, I guess you might call it my superpowers, is it's my ability to observe in others exactly what's stopping them get where they want to go. Now, I can only do that when a couple of things are in place. I can only do that. I can only help you. I can only find out what's stopping you moving forward when I know where you're trying to go. It's a little bit like, if you show up, if you were reading a map, or, your little sat nav, and you say to your sat nav, well, tell me the way. And the sat nav's not going to do anything until you tell the sat nav where you're going. So it starts with you telling me where you're going, where you are now, and then what I'm able to do is I'm able to identify what's in the way. Now, I do that by observing, and I will, of course, it's entirely at choice. We always ask permission and all that stuff. But we'll be looking at, I'll be looking at your energy system, your neurology, your thinking, and your thought processes, and where they're holding you back. So how you can get, once you've registered, how you can get the most from the coaching session. So when you register on the thank you page that says, yay, you're registered, scroll right down. There is a form you need to fill in order to request a slot. You can totally just, register for the call, register for the session, and just, show up and observe. That's okay. We will be asking you to be respectful, and there'll be guidelines, and we'll share that with you on the webinar so that everyone feels safe. If I think anyone's not safe, if I think anyone is not going to keep everyone else safe, I will be removing you from the call, or them from the call, because it won't be you, obviously, because you're fabulous, right? We will make sure it's a completely safe space. And I'll do that both with some agreements, setting up some frames, and also some energy stuff. I'm not going to say any more about that. So you need to fill in that form. Now, I've had a few forms come in, and here's the thing: some of them are totally one-word answers, and and they're all over the place. So it's so let me go through the questions, and I'm going to share with you exactly how I need you to answer them. So first of all, there's some information, you know, name, email, that sort of stuff. Then we're asking you, what's the area of your life you'd like to focus on? So, you know, whether it's health, money, finances, business, whatever. Then the next question is, what's currently not working in your life such that if it were to magically start working, it would create the single biggest transformation in all areas of your life? Give me as much information. I've literally had one-word answers to these. I'm not going to be able to coach you through that. So also then the next question is, what's the issue or the problem or challenge? Going to need to know as much information. So I've had some people go, oh, my issue is money. Okay, so what is it? You got too much? You got too little? It's in the wrong place? It's the wrong color? Like, what's the issue with money? I'm guessing it's not enough, but where are you now in relation to money or health or whatever? What have you tried? What's worked? What hasn't worked? Also, what are your current life and other goals for life, business, or other goals for the year? And, oh, wow, we really need to work on our goal setting. So I've had, you know, to help people. It's like, well, you know, you would help me by being more clear about what that might look like. You know, you could help people cross the road, or you could help people learn to read and write, or you could maybe be running a spiritual business. So let's get clear. What does that look like? And also, so the next one is, what outcome are you hoping to experience during your session? So I've just, you know, people have just put feel better. It's like, honestly, that's, you know, that's, I can say you're great and you might feel better, but that's not real major transformation. So what's the specific outcome? What's the solution that you're really hoping to go away with? Then we got some business questions. And, you know, so are you currently working with clients? What do you offer? Much information as you can give me there. How many clients did you see in the last week? That should be fairly self-explanatory. No fudging. Exactly. How many did you work with in the last week? What qualifications, what training have you got? That just helps me know where we're going with that. And how do you currently market yourself? Again, give me as much information as you can. Like, put in your URL for your website. You know, I've had somebody who says Facebook. It's like, well, so have you got an ad? Have you got a web page that you drive? Are you doing Facebook ads? Or are you just posting randomly? Like, what does Facebook mean? What does that actually mean? So as much information as you can possibly give me. That would be really super duper. So if you have already filled in that form and you're thinking, oh, maybe I did only put a few one-word answers, go back, do it again. That's fine. If you haven't yet filled it in, go, and you definitely want coaching, or you think you want coaching, or you're not sure, go and fill that in. Then once you've done that, here's some guidelines for how to show up to the call. So come prepared, come like that's like within yourself, come ready to experience the biggest transformation of your entire life. Whew, that was good, wasn't it? Be willing to talk and be open about what are your goals and what are your challenges. As I said, this is going to be a very safe space. I am going to insist on everyone being very, very respectful. I only attract, and we will energetically put up just a filter. So we'll filter out anyone who won't be respectful, and they will they'll find themselves just strangely not being able to get on the call. It's weird how that happens. So have a clear issue that you want to work on, and if you've got a number of areas, just pick your biggest one, the number one. Give us as much information as you can. Talk about what matters most in your life right now, and have an idea of the outcome that will be a total miracle for you. So if you have an idea of that. So it's going to be awesome, guys. It's going to be really awesome. It's really important that we do this. We as holistic spiritual practitioners, that we start stepping up our game, because there are people out there right now. There's a lot of suffering in the world. You know, we've had another report of some horrendous tragedy that's been happening. So people need you. Okay, so we need to get, like, people need us. So we need to get out of our own way. And that's why I'm doing this call, so that I'm here to serve you, to assist you to get out of your own way so that you can do your best work, because that's what's needed right now. And maybe I'll channel a little bit on the call. It's just to be clear, it's not a psychic reading call. Although if you're working with me, I will always ask permission. I will absolutely do some energy reading, some energy diagnosis, and looking at your aura to see, you know, where your leaks are. And one of my superpowers is working out where you're not connected to source and what needs to happen so that that energy can come down into your being, and you will absolutely feel it, experience it, and be aware of it and be present to that on the call. So yeah, so I will probably do some channeling my guides, channeling. So I'm also going to share, because I'm very called to share on the call, like what's really going on with the energy of the planet right now, and why weird stuff seems to keep happening. So, and what we can do to help people through that, around that, over that, beyond that. So Wednesday, 2 o'clock, I will see you there. Lots and lots of love. Till then, bye for now. Love you, everybody. Bye.